Hello Commanders, Commander Plater here, and welcome to today's live stream. I hope everyone is doing very well today. I'm just going to mix things up a little bit by having a couple of technical problems involving sound. So if you don't hear any game sound for a bit, that is because I'm tinkering in the background. But I hope everyone is doing well, like I said. Tech issues. This is what happens with Windows updates, unfortunately. They update things and then they break it. That seems to be mainly the issue, but hey, there you go. Quick look to see what we've got in chat so far. So we've got Pyrock, Giz, Kurikenshi, Vortex, Hunter, Hoodgunner, Backlap, James Oliver, Philip, Steve Shaw, Nuke popping in, dropping out. Fair enough. I'm working on it, guys. Arithmetic, and yep, Hunter. I can tell you for a fact that it is an absolute nightmare. USB headphones do not work at all. That seems to be the thing. So, it could be an interesting one. I was talking about doing wing missions. I don't think that's going to work if the audio is not working, because that's not gonna. It's gonna be a bit of a pain. Let's see there. Come on. Huh? Perhaps maybe it was me. Who knows? Yes, that's the thing it keeps doing. Hey, there we go. I think we are good now. But yeah, update. It literally has wiped everything out. Literally everything out that I've tried to do. But yeah, Windows sound's not working. So at least I can hear the game. You guys can hear the game too. Or hopefully you'll be able to. But yes, Windows updates. You've got to love them, haven't you? So my question is, what did everyone feel about? How did everyone feel about the idea of a bonus weekend? Because that was obviously an unusual, unexpected announcement, I would say. Yeah, Hunter, you could be right. I'm not sure if there are any at the moment, but hey, the board will refresh. It's all RNG, isn't it? So I've got a couple of assassination missions to go and head off to do, so I'll probably give them a go. They're in the same place as well. I'm off to T&D, so that'll be good. It's got a couple of assassination missions there, so pew pew. Marcus, the holiday was really good, thank you. Really relaxing. Ate lots of food. Drank lots of beer. Slept a lot. It was all good. So Steve, you think they're dropping players? That is entirely possible. Heard you think it could be a good thing. I personally think it could be a good thing as well. I am personally feeling pretty positive about it. I think, you know, how can it be bad to have, you know, more engineering components available and, you know, be able to get your engineering done. Like I said, I've got some hull reinforcement packages to do and the armour on my Corvette, so it's kind of perfect timing. But yeah, Pro Rock, the whole kind of more stats on players, the only place that knows that is Frontier, and they're the only guys who have access to that kind of information. We, unfortunately, don't. We can look at the Steam records, but not everyone plays on Steam. There are lots of people who don't. It's worth bearing in mind that a lot of the more, I guess, matured player base, and that's not those people that are and when I say the more matured, I don't mean those that are older. I mean those that have been playing for longer. That's what I mean. I think some of them might be interested, but I mean, like Steve's saying there in chat, it's not enough for him. But this could potentially be the start. Oh no, 24,000 light seconds. Are they both the same planet? Yes, they are. Well, that's a good start. Interact with the comms. Oh no! Not interacting with the comms array. Did I bring an SRV? Let me have a look. Oh, I don't think I brought an SRV. I didn't, did I? No, I didn't. Oh, you're having a giraffe. Oh no, it's going to be one of those streams. Okay, well, we go to Hornblower Gateway first then, I guess. Pick up an SRV, drop off whatever module we've got there, sell the SRV. Oh well. No, I have not changed my HUD colour, that is just its colour. Murray, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you and Darwin are doing well. Phil needs a bit more punch out of the game. Beyond hasn't given any surprises or gosh moments yet. Yeah, Steve, I mean, I feel like we're lacking a lot of storyline. I really hope that when 3.1 happens, which it really is starting to feel like there's going to be no beta for it whatsoever, which is not great in my opinion. I think that Frontier need to learn from their mistakes and actually put one in, because whenever we've had an update that's had a beta, then we've actually been able to get a good update. You know, plenty of feedback, broken stuff's been found, it's been fed back. Yeah, overall people have been happy with the changes, like major changes. But yeah, no storyline. Like, they can do it without storyline, they've done it before, it's not a problem. Just don't put any more Thargoid ships in there, it'll be fine. Cool. I haven't been strong on the rant today, aren't we? But guys, I do encourage you to make sure that you hit the like button nice and early. As you know, it does help me out as a streamer, it'd be much appreciated. It's a great way of showing support for the channel and the stream and all that kind of stuff. And obviously it's free. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. But yeah, Steve, I mean, I understand if you're feeling a bit kind of, I guess, disenfranchised with Elite Dangerous, then you're probably not going to want to sit there and watch a stream about it either, which is fair, I would say. But I do have something coming up soon that I'm looking forward to letting you guys have a look at. It's going to be a very interesting game, which I've actually got my hands on about a week early, which is quite nice. So it's pre-release, and I'm going to be giving you guys kind of a bit of a playthrough on that. I have no clue how long it is, so I don't know whether or not just to sit there, play the whole thing through in one go, or break it up into kind of half-hour sections and do videos that way. I'm open to opinions on that, but like I say, if it turns out to be like a 16-hour game, then probably not going to be the best way to do it. Well, Steve, I do wish you the best of luck with the job search, mate. I hope it does go okay, because it can be tough environment. Dynamo75, good afternoon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. And yeah, also guys, ignore that where I've got 1,000 credit bounty at Vitamin Enterprises or whatever it is. That was a bit of a yeah, that was a mistake. B-roll, filming B-roll, walked away from my computer for a moment, came back, and apparently I was loitering. I didn't realise. Oops. Evening Soundo, how you doing? I can't believe I didn't bring an SRV. Such a noob move. That's Arneson. Okay, they're both the same place. Oh, classic. Doolally, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Sando, I had a lovely holiday. I won't kind of bang on about it too much, but all I am going to say is crystal blue waters, wonderful white beaches, hot weather, good food. Might say the company was alright, but you know. Oh, evils from Mrs. Plater. Oh dear. I said the company was alright.
Just alright.
Yeah, just alright. And there we go. So, Tyler, the reason why I need Tyler, the reason why I need an SRV is because I need to scan a data point to be able to go and do it. Philip, yeah, we're decreasing slightly due to the what's known as, I guess, the expansion tax. So when your faction expands and your minor faction is an expansion state, you naturally lose some influence as time goes on. So yeah. Yeah, so Hunter, did I give Scott Manley a piece of my mind yesterday? No, I didn't give him a piece of my mind. I left a comment and a timestamp just saying, I'm Commander Plater. But like, he said my name right. At least there's that. Gotta look at the plus side. Arithmetic, yeah, sure. I'll pass on the hellos from you to Mrs. Plater. Why not? It's been passed on. Chap called Arithmetic. Hello. Have I had any update for customizing your character and walking around your ship that includes like walking around a space station? Dynamo, no. You refer to the mythical beast that is known as Space Legs. No, there's no update in that whatsoever at the moment, and to be honest, I don't think there will be anytime soon. The core game, as things stand, leaves a lot to be desired, and I do think that people will be really wanting the stuff that exists to be fixed. That's personally what I think it'll be. Oh, good. The bin people have come. But yeah, Philip, it's one of the reasons why I'm doing some mission running. I did a spot bounty hunting yesterday. I'm going to do some mission running today. The problem is that with the missions, as soon as you're allied, there are certain missions that you want and certain ones you don't. And I'm after a couple of quick hits, but no, it's all kind of very intensive stuff. But right, Hornblower Gateway, pick up an SRV. Store a module of some kind. Once we've scanned the base on this planetary surface, which I think is right there, Geech Prospect. Yeah, we need to scan. Yeah, Arneson Survey. It's a very nice looking planet. A bit potatoey around the edges, but quite nice all the same. William, the faction is in Hilla. Hilla. That's the one that Philip's off to. It's, yeah, Ployd. That's us. Man, these guys better have SRVs. I've really kind of hedged my bets there a little bit now. Oh well, it'll be fine. Famous last words. Yeah, William, it's called Ployd, not the Seekers of Zen. There's a bit of politics involved in there. Don't worry about it, it's fine. But yeah, we're Ployd, which stands for the present leader of independent dictatorship. And I am the Ployd. It's something that happened. Don't worry about it. It's okay. The idea is that people that support Ployd are Seekers of Zen. And I'm not remotely bitter about the name or anything like that. It's not sensitive about it anymore. I might have been a little bit for a while, but I'm not now. Only a little bit. Hunter. I don't know. I think it's quite. Isn't it quite far away from us? But yeah, we're doing the 24-hour stream. Funny you should mention it, Hunter. It's almost like I was going to talk about it in just a moment. But I appreciate the prompting. So I've got a 20. Oh, look at all this stuff. That's why is it like legal issues? Actually, do we have authority contact? No, it should be listed factors here, really, shouldn't there? Okay, we already found Zen and killed him repeatedly. But yeah, so just a quick reminder, 24-hour charity stream coming on the 9th of June, starting at 12 PM BST, running for 24 hours. It should be fantastic. Really, really good fun. It's going to be all about raising money for charity. As you guys know, it's all going to be in support of the British Thyroid Foundation, which of course is a charity that I kind of relate to due to my own fight with thyroid cancer, which I'm going to say I'm winning for the sake of it, because people always go, "Oh no, are you okay?" I'm doing alright. I'm doing okay. I appreciate the concern, but no, I'm doing okay. Let's have a look at this shop. Planetary hangers, planetary hanger, planetary hanger. Yay! Planetary hanger. That was close. But yeah, so it's all about, say, raising money for charity. It's going to be 24 hours in a hazardous resource extraction site. I did one last year and I raised £3,500 for the British Thyroid Foundation. Well, should I say we, including you guys. This year round, I'm going to be joined by a bunch of YouTubers, like I was last year, who are going to be joining me throughout the course of 24 hours. And the lineup is looking pretty, I guess, good. Like, pretty well padded out. So I'm actually going to quickly have a look at my list, and I'll tell you guys. I'm going to take a look at the list, and I'll tell you who's going to be involved. So Vindicator Jones, Obsidian Ant, Peroxim, Down to Earth Astronomy, Greatest, Ghost Giraffe, Spatula, Mini, Lave Radio, Yamix, and Ascorbius. Also going to be joined by Turgeon as well throughout the kind of dipping in, making sure that I've not gone insane. But yeah, it's going to be great fun. Basically, me turning up, flying around, shooting the shit and shooting some shit at the same time, which should be quite good fun. Once again, that's going to be on the 9th of June, starting at 12 PM BST. That's a Saturday. Also going to be doing some giveaways as time goes through as well, so if that's something that you guys are interested in, then you really should. And obviously, if you're new to the channel, you need to make sure that you subscribe as well, so you kind of keep up to date on that. Okay. Okay, so I need to head over to this place, scan the beacon, data beacon, whatever, Duvru, what's it thing. Once we've done that, then we can head off to go and kill our targets, which are 2 of them. Oh yeah, Vortex, solid reminder, join Discord as well. Happy Shrapnel, good evening, how you doing, buddy? Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Just spotted something that when I look down and I can see my throttle, that works fine, buttons wise and stuff. But then if you look at the stick, right, this is obviously your thumb doesn't move, but when I twist it rotates, and then when I do that it rotates. Never mind, it's fine, it's cool. Steve, no, nothing with the Thargoids whatsoever, which is kind of disappointing, to be honest. I really thought we would have more going on. It's a bit of a shame. I feel like the storyline's really stalled, and the non-personal narrative has definitely really slowed down. Ah no, loop of shame. Loop of shame. Loop of shame. But yeah, so a bit of a shame. Dynamo, do I have voice command for my AI ship? So you can have voice attack using the voice attack program. I personally haven't set it up, even though I was supposed to. I keep forgetting because it involves a bit of effort. So that's a shame. Pro Rock, loopy loop. That's me. Yeah, Dave, it has to. Like, it absolutely has to. They've done this like slow creep through the bubble, and the anti-Xeno initiative have basically managed to hold them in place in different spots, but it doesn't seem to actually prevent their further movement and expansion and all that kind of stuff. And you know, there's been no new weapons from Aegis, nothing going on there. They made these really nice cinematics to get people involved in the story, really generate some interest, and then it just died off. I mean, I've got literally no reason to go and shoot Thargoids at the moment, even though, you know, it's one of the things I actually really enjoy doing. As things are panning out, like I was saying earlier, I really want there to be a beta for 3.1, and I think it should be an open one as well. Just don't put the story stuff in. You know, do that usual thing that they do where they essentially centre it around Vonneberg Cooperative, just to keep people there, learn some stuff, shoot some things, get used to the new facilities, test them out to make sure they get truly stress tested before anything else happens. But yes, that's my kind of opinions around that. I would love to see some more of the storyline, some more interesting things to happen, new Thargoid ship types, because as things stand, we've just got, you know, the Cyclops, the Basilisk, and the Medusa, and that is it. Obviously the Scouts are in there, but the Scouts don't really hold much of a challenge. They feel very much a bit like an afterthought that have been thrown in order to help people just really get involved in the Thargoid storyline who don't have hugely engineered ships, or maybe don't have as much in the way of skills that other people do in order to shoot the bigger Thargoid, you know, the interceptors rather than the Scouts. Because, you know, if I didn't have an engineered ship, I wouldn't have the skills to be able to take out a Cyclops on my own, that's for sure. And yes, Hunter, the FSD boost is working correctly. I would also certainly go for more in the way of trespass zone. Yeah, I mean, they are supposed to be fixed, but there's been no talk of it. So how do you know? Alright, this should be a bumpy landing, I think. That was alright. That was just fine. But yeah, the FSD booster is definitely going to open up a lot more opportunities for explorers, which is fantastic. I'm hoping we get to see some of this new content that was promised at the expo. But it's going to take some time, and that's fine if it takes some time. I don't mind things taking a while. I just like, for me anyway. Oh wow! Oh wow! What is going on there? I just like being kept in the loop and kept up to date. I think it's important that it happens. That's all. In a game where the community is so passionate, like Elite Dangerous, communication really is king, and that's something that can sometimes be lacking from Frontier. I'm aware that when they do communicate with us, oh no, here we go. Things are often poorly received, even though they're good news or it's good things. Steve, what do you think of the player CGs coming? I think it's good they're going to be in there and back in, and they're taking applications for them. As for whether or not they're too restrictive, they're kind of the confines of the game, really, aren't they? Dynamo75, thank you for subscribing. Hello there. I'm assuming if you just... but yeah, I look a little bit Obi-Wan sometimes, so... but yeah, cool man, thank you for dropping in. Streaming 3 times a week, so make sure you keep an eye out. But yeah, as for them being too restrictive, I'm kind of okay with the things as they are. They're going to have to really do a lot of different things to improve on it. Did I update both of them? No. So is there an... Uh-oh. Probably scan that one. Kyle, thank you very much for subscribing. Yeah, Hunter, I keep meaning to go there. but I don't. How's that for super vague and unconvincing? Anyone comms control. Okay. And it's inactive. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that thing that I really don't like doing, which I am gonna relog. Get ourselves a little bit of cover. In order to have it respawn. So I can rescan it again. Ah, dear. Okay. And we will go back in. Because the instance will reset. It's the problem with if they give you two things in the same place. It's a bit you know, iffy at times. Nah, bro. No one tells me to leave the area. Where is it? Where is the inactive comms array? Okay, and then they'll blow us up and it'll be fine. Did we get it? There we go. So picked on a little bit of bounty, so we're going to make sure that we actually, well, do something about it. Ooh! Rails! Oh dear. Nah. You know what, it'll be fine. This is the... maybe it won't be. I've been shot by... Yeah, maybe... You know what, I think we're just gonna throttle down. We'll get blown up. It'll be fine. Actually, do we have the bounty in the whole system? Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. It's alright. I'll take the SRV destruction. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Ah, well, it's fine. You know, NPCs don't cheat, they're just really good at aiming. Oh, come on, guys. You need to sort this stuff out. Oh, what's this over here? That's right. Drive around. 3%. 2%. There we go. Yeah, Dave. That does sound about right. Oh no. Oh no. So. Of course they're in bloody Murus. And Sharu. Urgh. Off we go. Yeah, Hoodgunner's right. They probably just disabled their targeting computers. So yeah, now to go to two different systems, and I've got a whole reinforcement package somewhere else. Great. Kyle, all of the SRVs are the same. There is no way to get better ones. I don't know why that's the case. They really do need to hurry up and give us some decent ones, to be honest. It would be nice. Oh my goodness. You know, I intentionally didn't pick missions that were going to Sharu or Murus in the first place. So I'm going to do Murus first, then go to Sharu. Glenn. Actually, it's surprisingly accurate. They definitely kind of, well, I would say, what's the word I'm looking for? Not trace in front, there's a word for it. Lead. There you go, that's what I'm looking for. They definitely lead the target. Maybe they do that with when you're in SRV just driving around. I don't know. Ah well, Well, we've got 120,000 light seconds to fly before we find something to actually blow up. So what can we do? Not a huge amount going on there, really, is it? It's like, nah, not much happening there. But the question is that if you guys could pick a way to improve Elite Dangerous, something simple, what would you do? And why? Without massive overhauls? That's my question. Because it's always interesting to hear what people really want from the game. Because lots of people want different things. And it'd be interesting to know. Giz, sing you a song. Right. I am gonna have to say to you no, because I can't actually sing. Actually, not Vortex. Not massive. Instancing is definitely, should be an easy one. Clive, what do you think? What do you reckon, buddy? No, nothing? Right, well, Clive wouldn't change anything, apparently. Yeah. Ability to input planetary coordinates. Oh, Buzzard Brother, yes. 100%. That a million times. If you can place your own planetary waypoints, that would be an absolute amazing thing for me. I would definitely be all about that. Black Skull, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Refracts, Happy Shrapnel, I don't know. Not that. Yeah, Glenn, that's a good point. I mean, I would like to see more variety in SRVs. Maybe even a couple of changes with I don't know. You want to see I want to be able to set a max jump distance. Yeah, Teddy Chip, that'd be cool. I'd go for that. Black Skull, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Obviously, had my holiday and all that kind of stuff, and now I'm back to normality, really, back to work and stuff, which is a bit of a sad thing. It's like, oh, so sad. But you know, got to do what you got to do, haven't you? Got to earn the normal monies so I can go and do things like pay my mortgage. But yeah, if you're on holiday all the time, it wouldn't be a holiday anymore, and it'd lose its lose the best thing about it. Player-to-player trade system. Oh, Hood, I'm going to disagree with that. Like, only if the only way I'd want that is if everything's at a fixed price agreed by FDev. That is the only time I would do that. And I would typically want it to be because I don't want people to suddenly go, oh, I've got these materials, I'm going to go and engineer a bunch of things and then just sell them to everybody. I'm not liking that idea. And also, player-to-player trade system opens up a really big gap for things like, you know, money selling or credit selling, a little bit like in things like World of Warcraft. You know, you get the gold selling and all that kind of stuff. I don't want that to happen in Elite Dangerous. That would totally destroy the game. I don't want an auction house. I don't want anything like that. You know, let me sell a second-hand ship to a player, but nothing engineered, maybe. Yeah, okay, alright, I could go for that, but that'd be it. Doubles, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, certainly, I definitely, that's something I'm well against, the player-to-player trading, unless it is heavily controlled and moderated, to the point of which people are like, oh, I might as well just not bother. I think it'd be really good for player groups, and if they can get the social aspect of the game nailed, and I really hope Squadrons is going to be that, you know, they've really paid attention to people's feedback, and they've listened to it and gone, actually, yeah, you know what, that's cool, let's go for that. But again, that's a waiting game, so I have to wait and see. Chunter, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Oh. Yeah, bonus weekend. I'll be playing. Pretty sure about that. I'm going to be, say, trying to do School of Engineering myself. I might do some of the. Might do some engineering, also I might do some trading, give it a go. But then again, I am triple elite, so I don't need to worry about it too much. So, oh, Gears, that's a dangerous thing. That's my thoughts on that. A very dangerous thing, because if you can buy them, then think of all that good quality content out there that you're not going to want to go and do. You know, you might not want to do it. It's one of them. Octaurus Wolf, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, the buying of engineer materials, the game and the way it is and the way it's set up is very much like, well, how can I put it? You should be able to. Why can't I buy some carbon? Why can't I just buy some vanadium? But no, I can't buy vanadium. I have to drive around a planet to get it, then take it to someone else and change it into something different. And it's a bit like, right, are there no shops? Like, where are the shops? And what is an improvised component whilst we're there? I mean, if it was, for example, you know, once a week you could buy one, because of due to limited supply at this certain station, maybe I'd go with it. But it has to be pricey. Glenn, free range tin. Yeah, Giz. I mean, that's too long. But I just feel like it just no, there needs to be a happy medium, and there isn't at the moment, and that's a bit of a shame. But that's always going to be the case, because it's RNG. You never know when something's going to turn up. Every time, you know, a USS spawns, it could be whatever it's going to be before you even go in there. I don't know at what point they decide what the thing is going to be. I don't know. It's not really down to me to try and fix it, is it? I don't know what. It's difficult because you know, I've never encountered a game that really handles grind quite like this. But you know, trade system fairer. Gears, yes, I'll agree with that. Octaurus, what faction am I with? I am with the faction Ployd, which is my faction. But yeah, my player faction based out of Hilla. It's all about basically what really having fun. We're currently working on expanding and all that kind of stuff, which isn't too bad. Yeah, Philip, that'd be a good shout. 1 to 3 would be more reasonable. It's like when they did the initial. Oh my god! Imagine if they'd left the engineering commodities as they were when you used to pick up 1. It was actually 1 when you picked up 1. I'm so glad that it's not anymore, because that would have been awful. Kuro, we need deployed decal. You know what we need? We need a community goal for us, which gives a. Oh, hello. This guy is in a Corvette. It's a nice ship. Shame if someone were to shoot the crap out of it with their lasers. But yeah, we need our own. Yeah, our own community goal with Blackjack. And none of that. An asteroid base. Oh my goodness. We do need an asteroid base. That would be awesome. An asteroid base in orbit around one of the brown dwarves would be pretty awesome. With a house res nearby. That would be reasonably epic. Come on, there's your power plant. Gears. Ooh. Actually, yeah. I'm really hoping this guy drops some core dynamic composites, because I do need them. They would be really handy to trade down for the bonus weekend. Dead now. Not bad payout there either. Core. No. No. Right. Well, off to Shrew. And it's obscured. Of course it's obscured. Ah, Vortex. What can I tell you, eh? Luck of the draw. Buzzard. Imagine that, eh? I honestly, I hope that the event gets some participation on it, and the reason why I really want to get some participation for it is so they do another one, and they do it for something else like double bounty payments. Imagine that. I mean, that would really affect BGS, but then again, is the profits going to affect BGS as part of the? Anyway. So Tourist plans for the stream, did a bit of mission running really. I was hoping to do some wing mission stuff, so get some of the guys from the faction involved, but it seems a bit, well, a bit lean on that at the moment. It's a bit of a shame. We're not regenerating many. That's alright, not too bad. Yeah, fly around, shoot stuff, do some missions, get the rewards, reap said rewards, maybe do some passenger missions. No, really kind of casual playing. But no, I mean suddenly now because I'm part of a player faction, I'm like, everything affects BGS, and at the moment everything's so delicate where we can't really absorb much because we're only in one system. I mean we are literally only a few days away from setting up shop in a new system. Clive, can you keep it down, please? It's Clive being vocal. But yeah, I've got to think about the way everything can potentially affect BGS if you're talking money. Trading affects BGS. Exploration data, it affects BGS. The same way that if you do handing in bounties, it affects BGS. Killing of ships in the system, guess what? You know what it does? It affects BGS. The BGS, the background simulation, is not as background as people think it really is. Because anything you shoot is part of BGS. It's the whole kind of Oh no, butterfly effect. You know, butter ground system. No, butterfly effect. Ground system. No, not going to work. Forget it. Good old Clive quotes. Right, so next target. Oh, what we got? Really? You know, he's from another fact. Arcturus, why are you regretting it? Is it down to the number of people that you have, or that kind of stuff? Not enough people to support a second system, or? Come on, come on, come on. Let's get him. It's Clive institutionalised now. No, he's well and truly back, and he's a bit of a rebel. He has no cause. His cause is have the dinners. Basically it. Oh well, tourists, man, get yourself recruiting, you know? I say man, correct me if I'm wrong, I've just assumed a gender, I'm sorry. But, you know, get out there and get recruiting. Hood, how long does it take me to get triple elite? Okay. So, to get to elite in combat, that was my first one. That took me a long time. I did a lot of bounty hunting, like an awful lot, because that was, to me, the most entertaining way, or the most entertaining thing to do. Oh my goodness, this guy. And now he started dropping cargo. Of course he has. The second one I got elite in was trade, and I did that through passenger missions of all things. That was during Smeaton orbital runs. They really made a lot of money, which seems a little bit wrong. Passenger missions should give you trade, but yeah, I did it through that way. Oh, well, skill missions are pretty good. Okay. Also, actually fighting Thargoid scouts are also very good for building up your combat rank as well, and also not too much of a challenge. Exploration is the only one that you can really kind of, I guess, measure more accurately than anything else, because it's just a simple matter of how much exploration data gets you what. For me, I did 2 trips to Sagittarius A and 1 to Colonia in order for me to get that amount of exploration data. So I'm kind of intrigued what that dark spot on the planet is. Okay, let's not get distracted. Oh, we are far too low over the planet. See, Parok, I saw that whilst I was on holiday, so I couldn't really look into it too much, but passenger missions, still a great source of money, but very, very good for your trade rank as well. See, Arcturus is not about distance travelled, it's about systems scanned. There are lots of systems out there with my name on as well. Like, say if I go into the galaxy map, I will show you my very first Earth-like that I found. which I actually wrote down, well, tagged. Oh no, no, I haven't, have I? I literally wrote my Earth-like. That's what I called it. There we go. Show you. This here was my oh no, done a plot of route there. But yeah, that's my first Earth-like. Discovered by me. There it is. My first Earth-like. On hindsight, maybe I should have discovered all of these as well. But hey, there you go, my first Earth-like. Blue Thawar OEM C21-11. Catchy name. Ish. But yeah, I don't feel like exploration, as far as things go, you should really be you shouldn't rush it or force it through. No, Hunter, that wasn't my first trip to Sagittarius A. When I very first started making videos for Elite Dangerous on YouTube, I did kind of essentially an exploration series. I left the bubble and off I went. I built myself an exploration ship on an impulse, on a whim. I just went. No, for me, it's all about that coveted quadruple elite now. If I can get myself to, CQC elite, then I know I've wasted far too much time searching for games. But yeah, when you find your first one, you're just like, oh, it's amazing, I found my first one. And then you start finding more and more and more, and I feel like that's kind of how it goes. Okay, that's Anaconda. Looks like that's going to be the mission target. And it is. And he's clean. Fantastic. So glad. Ah, and now he's wanted because I flew in front of him. See what I did? Maybe we got wanted from attacking that guy. Who knows? Let's fill this guy full of photons. Purple photons. Let's make sure we actually select this power plant. Ah, I see Prorogue, that's pretty cool. No, Black Skull, don't be talking about what rubbing sound could you be talking about in the background? I don't know. I wonder if we get a large bounty for this guy or not. No, 100. Oh god, 100 credits. Fantastic. Right, back to Hilla we go. What should I use for exploration? So, Octorus, I used an ASP Explorer for the first time, and then I used a Diamondback Explorer for the second time. Then for going to Colonia, I used an Anaconda. Personally, I would say that Anacondas are probably best. Just because for exploration, they are the best, because they have the highest jump range. At the same time as that, they've got the most outfitting options. But yeah, Hood, definitely. I think we're going to see, more, different types of atmospheric landings before we see Earth-likes if that's going to happen, because atmospheric landings have always been like a goal of Elite Dangerous. Like yeah, we would definitely love to have that involved, but we have to wait. It will take some time. Oh no, loop, 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 loop. So much shame, shame. Foul shame. No, see, arithmetic, I mean, Space Legs is not gonna... I don't know which one will come first. I don't see there's much point in being able to land on an atmospheric planet unless you can get out and walk around. And because of the art style of Elite Dangerous, I think they have left themselves with a really tricky situation. There is no way they're going to be able to procedurally generate entire planets in this way. It's not like No Man's Sky, where, you know, they've got essentially a bunch of set parameters and what animals are going to look like and all that kind of stuff. Elite Dangerous is all very... If you're looking at biological assets as well as ships, they're all handmade, handcrafted, hand designed. Weapons, hand designed. Bases, again, they're all hand designed. There's no modularity in it. Everything has been put in with a purpose. You know, maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe they'll find a way to crack it and they'll absolutely nail it. Arcturus, it's not confirmed, but Frontier said they would like to do it. It's something that would like to happen. So yeah. That is the answer to that. I personally would love to see it. It'd be absolutely fantastic. It'd make for a very interesting gameplay element. Taking into consideration the atmospheric flight, though, there are going to be a lot of people crashing on planets. Because how you fly in 0G is not how you fly in in atmosphere, that's for sure. Audrey, hello, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. Let's do some casual, yeah, that's good. In we go. For a little bit of a dock. Don't hit that, don't hit it. Everyone's watching, everyone's hailing. We need to make sure we behave ourselves. Yeah, I mean, I think the first thing everyone would do is go and try and land on Earth. Yeah, Buzzard, that sounds about right. I mean, again, there would be a lot to take into consideration because there's a lot of pressure involved with gas giants. And what's a ship that's built for 0G and flight in vacuum is not necessarily going to be as good as if it's built for atmospheric flight. It's designed to resist opposite pressures, which is why you can't just use spacesuits as deep sea diving suits. All the other way around. Yeah, mission board. That's right. That's what I was doing. Hans missions in. Yeah. Oh look, influence. I will take the influence. And this one I'm also going to take influence. Farms the influence. We've got expansion data. Ella, not doing that there. That one needs going. Taras. Oh, it's far. Okay. Century. I feel like that's approved. Is that approved BGS activities? Okay, what is we're going to switch over to the Anaconda. Yeah. And then I need to remember to transfer my hull reinforcement package over here as well. Because that might be needed. Arcturus. Yeah, man, don't worry about it too much. I've used pretty much every single money making method that's ever been brought out to give it a go. I have no real morals when it comes to gaming like this. It doesn't matter. It's just a game. Credits are free. You can earn them. Pretty easy to get hold of. That's in the wrong place. That's in the wrong place. There we go. This is the 4A. That one's there. Cannot be fitted for legal reasons. What are you talking about? Alright, we'll bring one of the 5Ds over instead, which will then become haunted. Whoever ever came up with the idea of attaching bounties to ships? Oh my goodness. But yeah, the whole base building thing, I don't know about it, because everyone would pick all the same spots, I think. I'm not entirely sure if that would work. But it's worth thinking about, definitely. It would be an interesting game mechanic to put in. Yeah. But yeah, that's an interesting one as well. Would we be able to go underwater? Would that be a thing? It'd be cool if it was. Oh, Hunter, of course it's in Mirrors. Of course it is. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It's where they are. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to get expanded out of Hilla, is so that we can actually go and do some different things, some stuffs. Ah, yes. This one. 2, 3. Now, I'm going to be trying something which is going to be a bit interesting. I'd say leave it. I'm going to do this passenger mission. If this works, then it's going to be pretty interesting. Taipan. Have we got? Cool. We're going to pick a different type. We're going to take the Condors. Fixed plasma. Yep. Right. I am about to try something really, really chopsy. So, if this works, I'm a hero. If it doesn't, then obviously I'm not. But remember, you saw this here first if it does. And you have to wait and see if it works before we talk about it. Oh dear, oh no, oh no. Right. No, Glenn, don't need crew. Where we're going, we don't need crew. Oh. Oh dear. There we go. Hello, boys. Oh yeah, I saw the capacitor out for a smaller one. Arithmetic. Too kind, sir. Too kind. This could potentially be an exceptionally great way to make some cash. If so, it's going to 100% get nerfed. Don't worry. It's one of these things where it's definitely a nerfable, if I were to describe it as anything. Now, why is this anaconda so heavy? What do I have in it? Nothing unusual. Who knows? Who knows? Right. Now, if this works, then this could be a bit of a game changer. Like I say, it could be a fantastic way to make some cash monies. What? That was weird. Steel Saltella, hey, how you doing? Good to see you lurking around Siemens in Hilla. Hope you're working deployed. Hood, you can't kill the Nerf hammer. Yeah. Glenn, nerf the Nerf hammer. Well, that gets my vote. I'm not a fan of things being nerfed. I just don't see why it has to happen. I get it can be destabilized into the game, but so heavy-handed with it? No. Okay. We are off to this planet. Lee, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Arcturus, best method for making credits currently. It's basically VIP passenger missions. Only in certain places though. One that is definitely the best is over in the California Nebula. Really good, and that one was originally promoted by Down to Earth Astronomy. Fantastic method. To be fair, you do have to travel about 1,000 light years to go over and get there, but there's a couple of jumps back and forth, and it's good. Yeah, bro, you're right. There isn't. I mean, when I first started playing, I kind of treated it like that anyway, though. So I would pick up missions, and then I would go from, once I've had the mission, I would stop there, then keep moving, stop there, keep moving. So I'd do a couple of missions there, then move on from place to place. I didn't realise that you could get your reputation up and earn even more money, but that's when I first started playing. So, yeah. Ian, yeah, definitely. Vortex, yeah, best way to make money. Head to Hilla and run missions just for the Floyd faction. They definitely pay the best out of any faction there is. Volley Boom too. Nah, see, Dobbs, no, that one's not. That is not working as intended, as we know. That phrase, it definitely doesn't do those things that it's meant to be doing. The skimmers are not meant to spawn, but they do, so that's a bit of a problem. Gary, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're doing okay. Now, oh boy. This could, I really hope this works. Ian, they're meant to be. Skimmers are only supposed to spawn when you actually, well, yeah. Oh look, amazing rings. Oh, incredible rings. Oh. But yeah, the skimmers are only supposed to spawn when you're in an SRV. They're not supposed to spawn when you're in a ship. The one station, because it's only the one station this happens at, it's broken. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So it does need correcting. But I guess we'll wait and see when that happens. God, it's a cool little planet, isn't it? It's a really unusual place for that to be. It's like a really odd place for that to be. Like, is that touching the ring? Is that like touching them? Huh. Okay. This is the plan. So someone's told me, a little birdie has told me, that if I scan this beacon with my ship, then change to a fighter, scan it with that, change to a different fighter, scan it with that, it's going to complete all 3 points of my passenger mission. I'm not strictly convinced, but we're going to give it a go. Not convinced. First one done. Deploying into the Taipan. Okay. Scanning. Tourist beacon data downloaded. Okay. If this works, right.
Fighter retrieval sequence initiated.
Whoa, no, Anaconda. Ugh. That was fine. This could be interesting. I mean, if this works, it's going to be absolutely ridiculous. So we'll come out now in the other ship. I'm not convinced. Like, I'm genuinely not convinced this is going to work. But we'll give it a go and we'll see what happens. Right, and now we'll take the Condor. Buzzard, I would like to see strip mining. That is what I would like to see. Strip mining in an SRV or something like that. So you have an SRV that's just literally going to churn through dirt. That'd be cool. And no. No, that doesn't work. I've been lied to. I've been lied to. Feels bad, man. Maybe we should do the fighters first. Right, on the next one, we are going to try...
Fighter retrieval sequence initiated.
Michael, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing okay, buddy. Just in time to see me really not do something right. But shh, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that didn't work at all. Did you give me the data 3 times? Nope. Nah. GSXR. Really? Really? Out orbital. Really? Yeah, Veiled. I think you're right. I think I have been had. But it's going to head over to this station, whose name I don't really want to... or the system, whose name I don't really want to pronounce. N-Gear. That's what it's called.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, you know, we're into this mission now, so we might as well do it. It's 10 mil, so let's give it a go. How about a smuggle system underworld? There are destinations in role interesting. I would certainly like to see some more kind of depth added, I guess, because you know there are some pirate stations, but none of them really do much. Oh, Taurus, thank you very much, buddy, and you're very welcome to the advice. I'm more than happy to help people. I kind of feel like Elite Dangerous is one of those games where someone who is a little bit more experienced can help others. They really should, just because we've all needed someone to answer a question at some point. Commander Lala Car, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Subtle bit of encouragement for you guys to hit the like button as well. That would help me out, as you know. It's free. It's a great way to support the channel. If you want to click it more than once, please do, but just make sure it's odd numbers. Hunter, I don't know if we can. Like, we can definitely talk about how it gave many of us PTSD, but I don't want to spoil anything for people that might not have seen it. But like, guys, if you haven't seen it already, you should go and see it. It's a very good film. Oh yeah, and Vortex is right, you should join the Zencast Discord. It's a great place to keep up to date on some really dangerous news, find wingmates, get involved if you're looking to help support the deployed faction as well. You can come and find us there, pick up missions, you know, operational directives, we shall call them. If you want to help us out and all that kind of stuff, you should. Ah, well, Michael, I'm glad that you find it relaxing. It's always good. And the last thing you want to do is watch someone stream and get super stressed out. Because that'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Well, Kuro, someone that I work with hasn't, which is kind of surprising. Technomancer, yeah, definitely the most kind of interestingly driven one, that's for sure. Hunter, apparently it might be something to do with the quantum realm. That seems to be the go-to suspicions at the moment. But I think the main thing to remember, and this is vague intentionally, is that just remember that, you know, there's a stone out there that can help reverse time. So I don't think anything is off limits. Have to wait and see. All that waiting and seeing. Right. Next planet. Oxy, hello. How you doing, buddy? I understand that you've been busy in Discord. But yeah, Technomancer, he does. He knows exactly. See, Octorus, I don't think just being small would mean that he couldn't just rewarp reality using the Infinity Gauntlet and do whatever he wants. You know, let's not forget some of the stuff that he did to people. But yeah, Proxim, in case anyone doesn't know, who hasn't joined the Discord already, he's my main man. He organises the majority of the stuff on Discord, takes care of all of the fancy bits to make it a more friendly place for people to join in. Also streamer and YouTuber. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's done it again. Yeah, so a quick update on my X52 situation as well. You know, I said to everyone that I was having some issues with it. Well, they aren't fixed yet. I've been in contact with Logitech support, and they've got my product number and all that kind of stuff. Getting it worked on. No, I'm having USB troubles with other stuff. I'm not sure if I'm the problem or if the hardware's the problem. But after unplugging the eye tracker, it's made a huge difference, which is a bit of a shame because I kind of like to use it in personal playtime. It is the Pro Black Skull. It's a Cytec one, so I don't know if that's a difference on the build quality, because I know some people say that Cytec build quality isn't the same as the Logitech and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know if it makes a difference, because they've all the same number of buttons, they just look a little bit different. Well, it's slightly different over on the actual throttle side, but I am talking to them, and hopefully I'll be able to get the throttle replaced, because that's the main issue. I think it's got some loose connections, there's something jamming in the throttle, so when I kind of push it all the way up towards the top end, it doesn't have that bump. It just doesn't go at all. So I think I'm possibly mashing wires, which would be bad. Lala, yeah, I'm talking about the X52 Pro HOTUS that I use. Right, so the ice geysers. Geysers? I think geysers. I don't say geysers. I don't know if that's right. Black Skull, you would. I preferred the Pro due to its black nature. And it looked good. It looked good. Because I didn't like the blue. Okay, HUD. Would I recommend the Pro? For control purposes, yes, 100%. I think it's got absolutely everything it needs on it. As for other stuff, durability, not so much. I'm a little bit disappointed in it. What? They have two different eyes. Okay. No, I'm not completely thrashing him, Black Skull. It's just more like a, I don't know. It's more of a, some people say something, some people say another. So I'm not really sure. Gee, where's my next thing off to? Deseretti. Okay. But no, to be honest, I went from having the T-Flight, and then I upgraded to, and I love the T-Flight. I thought it was fantastic, and then I moved over onto the X52, and it took a lot for me to want to leave the T-Flight behind, but it was worth it. Definitely worth it. I don't know, Hunter. How long we've been in expansion 4? That's the thing. I don't know how long we have been. Let's have a look. Okay, so it was first mentioned. So it started on Saturday. That's when it started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thursday. Be Thursday. Should be Thursday. But yeah, the X56 looks nice. Like, but yeah, the black and blue, not a huge fan of that myself, I don't think. You know what? I haven't calibrated mine using Logitech software. Maybe I should. Maybe that would be an idea. Wouldn't that be smart? That didn't... I know it did. Okay. Next one. Oh, the Pro's self-calibrating, so that's why I don't have problems with it. That makes sense. Oh my god, I've made a massive mistake. This is the problem. See now, if the if the Guardian FSD booster worked, I'd be away. We do this in no time. So definitely worth upgrading and getting one if you can when they put it back in the game.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I should reset up a dead zone for mine, but I like the fine control for when I do filming and B-roll. So, you know, decisions. But yeah, guys, another quick reminder. I know a lot of you guys have been here since the beginning, but don't forget about the 24-hour charity live stream happening on the 9th of June, starting at 12 PM BST. I'm going to be joined by a host of different YouTubers who are joining me throughout the 24 hours. I should literally be joined by everyone the whole time, which is pretty awesome. So I'm going to be joined by at least one person throughout the whole course of this stream, starting from 12, running through until 12 the following day. In no particular order, I am going to be joined by Vindicator Jones, Obsidian Ant, Turgent Starstone, Proxim, Down to Earth Astronomy, Greatest, Ghost Giraffe, Spatula, Mini, Lave Radio. I'm also hoping to be joined by Yamix and Scorbius as well, as those guys are going to LaveCon and bunking up for the night, which is scandalous to say the least. So hopefully they'll be able to join me depending on timings and stuff they get back from LaveCon. But it should be an absolutely awesome experience. Quick reminder of that one as well, I will be doing a couple of giveaways as well, so that'd be fantastic for new players and also existing players alike. So make sure you get involved for that, and that's Frontier that are putting them up, so a big thank you to them there. Also, it's going to be for a great charity. It's going to be for the British Thyroid Foundation. As you guys know by now, the reason why I've chosen the Black Skull, damn it, you put me off. The reason why I've chosen the British Thyroid Foundation is due to my own fight with thyroid cancer. I've been undergoing treatment now for a year and a half, a little bit more than that in fact, and I have made some progress, and I'm working towards hopefully being cured at some point. If I'm lucky, it'll be... it might be this year, don't know, have to wait and see really, don't get my hopes up. But the British Thyroid Foundation has been a great source of information, and actually it doesn't just deal with thyroid cancer, it deals with other thyroid conditions, whether it be overactive, underactive, goiters, all that kind of stuff. And typically it works out to be 1 in 3 people are affected by thyroid issues, and any research done for that or towards any type of cancer will ultimately improve the quality of life for anyone affected by any of those conditions. So last year we raised £3,500. This year I'm hoping that we can raise even more. But once again, that's going to be on the 9th of June, starting at 12 PM BST. Whew. Man, how's that for not rehearsed? No particular. That's how we talk about everything. Oh, what? No particular order? Like that? What? But yeah, so make sure you subscribe, keep track, turn notifications, all that good stuff. Because that way, when I go live, I'm going to keep banging on about this the next couple of weeks anyway, so you won't have a chance to forget. Yeah, Octurus, I am a whole 33 years old, 34 next month. That's old. But yeah, so I actually don't have a thyroid anymore. So yeah, I've had mine chopped out, removed, and yeah, I'm onto that sweet medication to keep me going instead. Lala, I'm spreading influence for Ployd, my player faction, and it is, yeah, we're called Ployd, based out of Hilla. We're currently preparing to expand, so I am doing a bit of everything today really. I've done a couple of assassination missions, doing a passenger mission, come back, might do a spot of bounty hunting for the last bit of the stream. Yeah. Gears 34 is not old. Yeah. Arcturus. So I had 2 operations. So I had one operation to remove half of my thyroid, just because it was kind of they weren't happy with how it looked, basically, and they didn't know at that point it was anything sinister. In fact, they thought it definitely wasn't. This being the NHS in the UK, and they removed it, took it away, sent it to the lab, found out that it was something dodgy. So then they got me back in, had to go in for a second operation. So I had 2 operations in the space of 2 months to remove each half of my thyroid, and then bam, medication. So yeah, and then from then I've been on the thyroxine, keeping kind of my thyroid levels in check and all that kind of stuff, because someone's got to replace it. And yeah, I've had to, unfortunately, I had the misfortune, I guess, of the fact that it had spread to my lungs as well. And often people kind of freak out about this. They go, "Oh my god!" But it's not lung cancer, so it stays as thyroid cancer, just somewhere different in your body. So, and that's what happened. So it moved over into my lungs because it's part of the bloodstream and all that kind of stuff, high blood flow there, so it's pretty common for it to spread. But yeah, that's what happened, and because of that, it's taken so long for me to be treated, which is a bit of a ball ache. And I'm actually being treated at the beginning of June, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing the 24-hour stream then, is because I can't go to work, can't go out for something to eat, can't go to the cinema, can't do anything because I'm radioactive. Can't sleep in my own bed, can't have the cat around, so Clive's going back into the cattery. He's going to love that. Oh, what a pain. Arithmetic, if you want to help Ployd, as in the faction, go to Hilla and run missions for Ployd. Simple as that. I'm going to dodge into this nav beacon. I heard it's happened before. We had Oxy as well. Arcturus, I'm doing okay. I mean, it's not over yet, so we have to kind of wait and see, but yeah, it's doing alright. And Arcturus, I said Hilla. Doing Hilla good. Ugh. That is bad. When you say it out loud, it doesn't sound great. Yeah, Oxy, the grind race, that was pretty, that was kind of intense. I mean, had it been longer, I probably wouldn't have won. The fact that, Minnie was way too, way too overexcited, bless him. And off we go. But yeah, what we're hoping is that we're going to, once we've expanded out of Hilla, we're going to move on to the next system, take that, and then we're going to push for expansion again from Hilla. So we're going to hopefully, do well. It'll be good. Feeling positive about it all. Oh, arithmetic. Plate it is hilarious. Oh, the cringe is strong. Oh, this is a high value target. Oh no. Whoa, Prorock, can you say that? Can you actually, are you allowed to say that? I'm not gonna read it out loud, but dude, I don't know if we can say that. Is that okay? I'm thinking it's not. But I have logged that and I will remember it for a long time now. Okay. Ice geysers. Yeah, the pun train is back up and running. Yep. Yep. Calling it Punsville, Joketown, something else. Yeah. Sure thing, Buzzard. Yeah, the station's name is Siemens Vision, that's right. We've also got Temple Hub, and we make a joke about the fact that we're not a cult, but it sounds pretty culty when you think about it. Tyler, I don't need to join a wingmate, so I'm not going to. Thank you for the offer. Glenn, that sounds about right. Exploit. Yeah, we'll exploit our targets, you see. Mostly, yeah. And I'm this right, but we do mostly cult at night. Mostly. Siemens like the technology company. Dark Minds, thank you very much for the host, buddy. Much appreciated. Now let's get ourselves in here. Yeah, Arcturus, spot on. Must admit, Aliens is actually one of my favourite sci-fi films of all time, ever, because it's a good, solid, like action film. Even if, you know, it has that kind of psychological kind of subtext of fear and threatening stuff. It's about aliens fighting Marines. You know, of all things, space Marines, which is something I can really get into. Oxy does need to watch it. You're 100% right, Kuro. Problem is that he just totally didn't get the first one. So, what can you do, eh? Now guys, whilst we're here, we're going to have a little look at some of the scenery. Oxy, it wasn't, you just didn't understand it. That's it. You don't go telling me that it was a bad film, because it wasn't. Yeah, sure, Aliens and Predator, both fantastic films. Aliens versus Predator, not so much. Geezers? Geezers. Geysers. Geysers, anyone? Ah, ice geysers. There you go. Oxy, come on, man! It's from like 40 years ago. Leave it alone. What did it do to you? Right. Anyway, ice geysers done. And we are going to go back and get ourselves. Star Wars did better. Oh, come on. Yeah, Tone, cults do deny being cults, because otherwise people think you're a cult. You gotta tell people you're not a cult, even if you are one, because otherwise because no one likes a cult, do they? No, Oxy, why? No! Dude, this is why I want you to get laid, even if it's with a goat. It still counts. As long as the goat agrees, it's fine. Now, I mean, to be fair, yeah, the special effects have aged slightly. Even the special effects in Aliens are better, like, much better. Alien 3, I don't know about that, but, yeah. But, Happy Shrapnel, you've never managed to watch any of the Star Wars films. Blimey.
Frameshift drive charging.
Social hazard, thank you. Indeed, no one missed that. Arithmetic. All caps. Tut tut tut. I'm sure you're lucky Jar Jar was for a while a banned phrase on the stream. I see. I think a lot of it comes down to when you first watched it. Like, I remember first watching, and one of the ones I really remember is Empire Strikes Back. That is probably the film that I remember the most and seeing as a kid. Just with Yoda training, because my brothers were both really into Star Wars before I was. Now I don't know if the new Predator does or not. I think they might have overcomplicated the face mask again, which goes against lore, all that kind of stuff. Because I've read some of the books and no. I mean, Empire was fantastic, and I mean, if you're talking like, here you go, best of prequel trilogy, which is the thing, you can have best of a bad bunch. For me, actually, Revenge of the Sith is probably, is probably my my favourite. Just because I appreciate the anger and the fury, and finally there's a reason for Hayden Christensen's really wooden acting. Like, exceptionally wooden acting. Black Skull, no buddy, no. All glory deployed. Hail deployed. And that's where you guys type hail in the chat. That's what happens there. Just so we know. Once again, not a cult. Kuro. He didn't like sand. Well, it's coarse, it's dry, it gets everywhere. Which is not something we needed to hear. Oh, no. The best bit about the prequels was probably Darth Maul, actually. The double-ended lightsaber, where we saw it and everyone literally lost their shiz. Veiled Rover, we have all been hit by one of them before. Massively underused, and interestingly enough, in his backstory, he was essentially brought up to be not a powerful force user, but channel all of his abilities into combat, because Darth Sidious knew that he'd never take him. But yeah. And also, let's be honest, Obi-Wan 100% used anger to get his power to strike down Maul. Like, there's no way that he did that fully kind of on his own. He was angry, he used his anger, he grabbed Qui-Gon's lightsaber, sliced him in half, was like, yeah boy! Like, you killed my teacher! And then, yeah, that's what happened.
Frameshift drive charging.
But one thing I'm going to say in Revenge of the Sith is that I do not forgive them for clumsily shoehorning in the reason why Obi-Wan has to go to Tatooine to learn to converse with Qui-Gon Jinn. Yeah. Actually, Elxie, yeah, that is. I mean, that is how. That's how Luke Skywalker actually beat Darth Vader. He used anger. You know, he's battering him over and over and over again, and then the Emperor's like, "Do it," you know, and it's essentially the strike him down and take up your rightful place as my apprentice. And he's like, "Nah, bro, not doing it. I'm a good guy." Oh well. Oh, leap of shame. Yeah, this is going to be a real leap of shame. Unless I hit the planet. Nope. Oh no. Strander. Yeah, good news is I finally moved my Vulture down to Hilla as well. Star Wars is a religious movie. Well, like Han Solo said, you know, hokey religions is was it doesn't make up for a good blaster or whatever. Ah, Vortex. So Rogue One, really good. The Last Jedi, I'm still a bit. I know Vortex, it wasn't gravity bombs. I mean, it was bombers, but they weren't. Okay. I don't know if you watched the YouTube channel Because Science, but they actually did an episode on how that would work. Because actually, technically, the ship is between, like the big ship is between the bomber and the planet. So actually, it'd still be under, the influence of gravity of the planet. So that would potentially resolve that.
Access authorized. Please head directly for Bay 39er. Automated docking initiated.
But yeah, Because Science, actually one of my favourite YouTube channels because it's genuinely interesting, it's clever, yeah, and also it says lightsabers are much more dangerous than they should be, well, than they're depicted to be. So.
Heading is A-OK, Commander. You're all clear.
And yes, I'm using autodock. And who's behind me? What's that? The alien hunter. Arithmetic. Selling cargo can help Lloyd, that's right. Yeah, Black Skull. I'm using one that doesn't have because its engines are rubbish. I can't just be dealing with landing it.
Landing gear deployed. Scan detected.
And this is not, it's not auto-docking my ship, is it? Fine. quote Thanos. Fine, I'll do it myself. Actually, we don't have our black market is disabled, so Hunter, there actually is very little that you can sell here that you shouldn't. And so, passenger lounge, and time for 10 mil. Yeah, I am going to 10 mil. Ka-ching! It's not bad. We're currently... Oh yeah, wait. That's interesting. Said we're experiencing an economic boom, even though we're not. But yeah, if anyone wants to come here and all go to Europru as a destination, then yeah, Evil Eye, collect data. Great chance to make money. A few of them there. But yeah, arithmetic, the normal kind of stuff, all very good. There are some items that are prohibited here, that's worth bearing in mind, but yeah, that's all you'll know on your way in. What I do need to do is engineer these advanced plasma accelerators. That would be great, actually. We'll do that another time. No, we'll do that at the weekend. Perfect. Clive, what are you doing? So loud, so noisy. Right. Why am I hostile? Why am I hostile here? Anybody know why that would be? Like, what? Let's have a look. That's all fine. Let's have a look. Power play? Yeah, power play. I guess it must be that. Sorry, I'm in a weird moment there, aren't I? Oops. It happens. It's fine. Well, Clive, yes it does. Tourist, yeah, it got Clive. He's a good bloke. Well, he's not a bloke per se. I mean, he's a cat. But yeah, he's alright. Come on. Down we go. And we're off. So, I'm going to finish off with some bounty hunting. But what I'm going to say is call time for the stream there, I think. As it has come up to that kind of time. But I'm going to say thank you very much to everyone who's been watching for the stream. Please make sure that you like and you subscribe. As you know, it's a great way of keeping track on what's going on the channel, all that kind of stuff. Also make sure that you join the Discord as well. And at the same time, guys, remember, 24-hour charity stream, 9th of June, 12 PM BST. Be there. I'm going to keep talking about it as well, so you have no choice. But okay, guys, once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.